I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I keep doing sporadic videos. Right now I'm going through a weight loss journey, fixing to have a gastric sleeve. And I haven't really been doing what I wanted to do, which was to um, document my journey. The phone, it's an endless thing. Um, I'm fixing to explain this. I am so congested right now. But I don't want to just jump into the video. I want to keep this one as short as I can. But while I'm talking, I'm going to be doing my nails because that's just like, I'm bored. I'm going through Peachtree Surgical and Bariatrics in Atlanta. And a couple of things I want to talk about today, and then I have a little bit of a gripe. Please forgive me. I look like, I know I look horrible. No makeup. My hair's, and I got this little poofy thing, and I don't know. I don't even want to explain. But first off, let's see. Just to give some diagnostics real quick. But my current weight is 255. When I started it, I was at 261. So I've done a lot of food habits have been changed. Stopped drinking whole milk, went to soy milk. Still drinking my coffee, not giving up my coffee, my caffeinated coffee. Oh, no. I will probably argue with the nutritionist and the doctor for the rest of my life about my coffee. But I have decreased, mega decreased my coffee intake because I'm one of those strange people. I drink coffee 24/7, 365. I don't care the weather, cold, hot, indifferent. I'm a coffee fanatic. But I have drastically reduced my coffee intake in preparation for all this. Like I said, I stopped drinking whole milk, went to soy milk, just because my nutritionist did in fact say that it was better for me, which is fine. I don't mind making changes like that. That's all great. One of the other things the nutritionist suggested that I do, actually it was more of a demand, was to cut out a lot of sugar. I'm still researching and doing, you know, semantics. Damn it, semantics. So I'm looking to see what exactly it is that, and I'm talking with her to get clarification on things. But it's like the biggest thing was like sugar, period. Granulated sugar for like you would put in your tea or your coffee. And so I did, instead of, she said use saccharin and stuff like that. I don't use those things. If it comes in a little packet, I won't touch it unless it says pure sugar. So instead of doing all that, I just cut sugar out of my coffee completely. Coffee's pretty much the only thing I drink outside of water. Um, so it's like, okay, if I've got to pick and choose on my sugar, I just cut it out completely. Do I miss my sugar in my coffee? Well, yeah, duh. Who wouldn't? But just to be reasonable. And then, please, I am so stuffed. I'm sorry. Uh, the biggest challenge that I've had in this is it's not the food, honestly, because I eat when I'm hungry. But I say I'm not one of those strange whiny people. When my nutritionist said cut out whole milk, I like to have had a cow. No pun intended. It's because I've always drank whole milk. She's like, you got to stop that. I'm like, no, that's my milk. And she's like, well, you're the only patient that I've ever had pitch a fit about wanting your whole milk when most of my patients are lactose intolerant and can't even drink milk. And I'm like, no. So it was, yeah, that was kind of devastating, but not really. So, but yeah, making those changes, it's just little stuff like that that I'm still implementing in. Vitamin intake, I'm a meal skipper, so I'm having to really, there's things that I'm having to do, and so it's odd. One of the things is, since I'm stuck on eating at this moment, um, my nutritionist was telling me that I needed to eat at least 5 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and at least 2 snacks. Now, to me, being a meal skipper, and it's not deliberate, it's just I get so freaking busy in my day. Did I eat? No. Shit. Now it's dinner time. Okay, have something to eat. That's how my day goes. It's just one of those things. If I eat, I eat. If I don't, oops. I just, I. So yeah, I'm having to learn to make time to sit down and eat. And so that's a strange thing for me to do. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just how I do. Okay. But anyway, so I am keeping a food diary, which I will share at a later time as well. So that's the nutritionist covered. I'm gonna get over that one. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab this little notebook over here just to give people an idea. This is my gastric book. This is where I'm keeping all of my paperwork that I have to keep up with, and my calendars are in here and everything else. But some of the stuff that this particular surgeon has me doing for my gastric sleeve, I had to have labs, EKG, pulmonary, cardiopulmonary, an upper endoscopy, which they'll do before my surgery. I had to see a psychologist, a nutritionist, had to get my medical clearance for surgery, and a personal essay of weight loss attempts, and they're suggesting a couple of support groups that I should join. I'm pretty well self-motivated, so I don't, yeah. But so far, I scheduled all of my appointments in October. As a matter of fact, today's date is October. What is today? I'm sitting here looking at my calendar and I have no idea. I'm looking at a computer and my date stamp is not there. Today is the 19th. October 19th of 2016. That's what today is. Yeah. But I scheduled all of my appointments in October. I had one in September. My initial appointment in September was with my personal doctor, and she did all my labs and my EKG for me. And so that was faxed over to my doctor's office, my surgeon's office. Did you break your car? Oh no, we broke a car. You broke your transformer. Okay, go put it in your spare parts box, okay? Spare parts box, yeah, go make one. It's terrible parenting. All of my appointments were made in October. I think I've said that 4 times already. So I've done my pulmonologist, the nutritionist, the psychologist. I've done 3 appointments with my private doctor for the physician supervised weight loss that I had. Now, I was fortunate. My insurance only requires me, and I'm going to get so blasted for this, my insurance only requires me to do a 2-month. A lot of folks that I've talked to have to do 5, 6 months. Some have even had to do upwards of a year. So I'm very, very fortunate. I'm not going to tell you who my insurance company is, but it's mine is, I have 2 months, and then I can go in for my surgery. So this started last month. Love you. Okay, just give me some time. Mother, just, yeah, yeah. And so, I forgot where I was. Ah! That's hilarious. So it started in September. This is now getting toward the end of October. I'm hoping that I can plan my surgery, as long as all the paperwork and everything is in, the 1st or 2nd week of December. Yes, I'm going to ruin Christmas dinner. It will be okay. But those are just my goals. So, but a couple of the other things is I'm a reformed smoker, because they require you to be nicotine free, not just quit smoking. They don't want you to just quit smoking. They want you to be nicotine free. Now, the explanation to that, and I've had people come to me, and I'm not come to me, it's been a question for those who do smoke that are trying to go in for bariatric surgery of any kind. There's this misunderstanding or something somewhere. They're like, oh, you need to stop smoking. And so you need to clarify or get clarification as to what they want, which they're going to want you to quite possibly, be nicotine free, which means no patch, no gum, no vape or e-cig or nothing like that. Nicotine free. Okay. My husband and I, we decided to use Chantix, and I will discuss that in another video. And so I've had a very positive experience with Chantix. Within the first 3 days of taking it, I quit smoking, and I'm going on 3 weeks now. I don't even want a cigarette. In quitting smoking, and I'm very proud of myself. I should have never freaking started to begin with, so no kudos for that. Third weekend, the cough has finally subsided. In the midst of all this, I caught a cold. So, of course, congestion, cold on top of quitting smoking. It's been horrible. I've coughed so much, my ribs hurt, my back hurts. But I'll get over all that. So they want you to be nicotine free to get off, to stay on the train that I was on. It's definitely been a month. So this is not. I'll get it. Get your shit together, never. So I mean, if you have any questions or anything as far as this journey is going, please leave it in the comments. But one of the other things that I want to discuss today is kind of a little bit of a rant, just a tiny one. When I went into the center there in Atlanta to get all this started, having to call them back and deal with them, and I'm not going to give my nurse's name because I'm not going to have her blamed for whatever this is. They are a very busy office. It took a week to get a return phone call to find out to make sure if my paperwork was being faxed. That phone call came in today. I finally got a return phone call from that and got politely told that none of my paperwork was there. Nothing had been faxed. So I got on the phone and I called all the doctors that I had had previous appointments with and was informed by each of them and even given a date and a time that this stuff was faxed back to the office. So as calmly as I possibly could have, as irritated as I was, I called the place back, the gastric place. I'll get my shit together, I promise. And I spoke with my person and I told her, I said, they did fax all these. Here are the dates. I said, and they are going to be polite enough. Most all of these doctors that I've talked with, they're refaxing this stuff today. So, and I informed my person of that. And I'm going to accept that they are incredibly busy because I'm not the only person in the world having a gastric bypass. I am not the only person having things faxed to them. Okay, this ain't, I mean, it's about me, but it is not about me. If that makes any sense whatsoever at all. But I'm going to accept that maybe possibly something got misplaced, or maybe possibly they need to do something about their organizational skills. This cough has been very persistent. I'll be glad when it's done. But yeah, so I'm gonna just let that one slide. But hopefully, when I do my update, maybe I'll have something positive to tell you about that, how that turned out. And in the meantime, again, if you have any questions for me about my journey, please leave them in the comment box. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. No, I am not on Twitter. Facebook and Instagram. I don't do Twitter. Yeah. And so I'm just gonna upload this video, add it to the rest, and then this is gonna be my diary vlog one day. One day. So, but hugs and love. Till next time. Bye.